Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, and we have an interesting day. Earlier this morning, or early afternoon, it started popping up that Wizards of the Coast filed uh, basically a preliminary injunction, a motion for a preliminary injunction, uh, I guess yesterday, the 8th? Yeah, I would say the 8th. And why would they do that? Why would well? Remember, they're in a suit versus TSR. Now, remember, the suit was initiated by TSR, but Wizards of the Coast is the defendant and also the counterclaim plaintiff because they filed against TSR when TSR filed against them. So, things to note: they they give a lot of case references, which that's like I guess like bringing the receipts to refer to as to why they think their injunction should be granted. Note, there's no injunction yet. It's not going to be heard until the 30th of September. So it will be wait and see. Because that gives uh, TSR 3 weeks to respond, get whatever evidence they're going to need to respond to this. Now, the introduction is the most important, I think, and the most interesting aspect. And then I'll bring up another part of this. There were multiple filings in regards to this. So, introduction. Plaintiff counterclaim defendants. To be released, Star Frontier's new Genesis game contains despicable content, including blatantly racist and transphobic content. Counterclaim defendants have distributed copies of its game for playtesting, and Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum's website has a listing of the game for sale, albeit with an out of stock description. Now, it should be noted it's always been out of stock. Not coming soon, not taking pre orders. It's always been out of stock. Wizards of the Coast, LLC, heretofore to be referred to as Wizards, moves to enjoin publication or any further distribution of the Star Frontier's new Genesis game because it uses trademarks belonging to Wizards, including Star Frontiers and TSR. Okay. Wizards would be irreparably harmed by the publication and distribution of the game using its trademarks because consumers may mistakenly associate Wizards with the reprehensible content of the game, damaging its reputation and goodwill, and undermining its efforts to foster a culture that embraces diversity around its games. The court should enter an order enjoining counterclaim defendants from any further publication or distribution of the Star Frontier's new Genesis game or any other product using the Wizards marks. Let's be honest, Star Frontiers was probably never going to be, right? So, what do we got here? Well, let's get away from the 2 pages. We don't want 2 pages. We want single page. What do we have here? We have from Lauren Rainwater, and I believe that Lauren Rainwater is one of the primary counsels in this case. She's a partner at the law firm. So, what does she say? Counterclaim defendants claim to own trademark rights in the terms Star Frontiers and TSR collectively. They talk about the filing. They show the trademarks in question. They show, and I'm sorry if I have to laugh at this, this has been proven by many sources. We've seen on N-World and elsewhere that what we're looking at the screen right now is a mock-up. It's not true. Never existed. But for sale, out of stock. Why? I don't know why. I could theorize, but I'll leave the theorizing to the good audience. The image here is showing a second caption, and I'm going to include, by the way, a folder to these Dropbox, a Dropbox folder to the three relevant PDFs that were released. This zoom in shows the science fiction classic returns. Well, it can't return unless you're saying it's a successor to the original. But it can't be a successor to the original because the IP isn't there. But in any case, they then go on to quote from N-World, Reddit, Twitter, No Hate in Gaming. They show the receipts for the filing of the trademarks. And the filing for the trademarks Tails and Tots, sorry. Got distracted with the TSR, not even TSR logo, but TSR on it. That you could buy. TSR dice. Now, I find this highly amusing because why would you be buying dice that say TSR on it? Right? I mean, I understand why maybe you buy Coplow dice, Goodman dice, right? But why are you buying what is essentially dollar store dice with the TSR on it? Because you can say it came from, I don't know, but they make a point. So now here's the thing. They also have the trademark application. All right, so the paragraph near the middle is the one that I think is the most interesting. To the best of the signatory's knowledge and belief, no other persons except, if applicable, authorized users, members, and or concurrent users have the rights to use this mark in commerce, either in the identical form or in such near resemblance as to be likely when used on or in connection with the goods, services, collective membership, organization of such other persons to cause confusion or mistake or to deceive. So basically, that signature, which I'm assuming is Justin's, is making a statement that these trademarks in question were not used by others. Wizards of the Coast shows in their filing that these trademarks have been used on product on One Bookshelf / Drive-Thru RPG / was RPG Now since I guess 2012. So, like I said, this paperwork is here. This one also includes a huge selection from the Star Frontiers playtest material with No Hate in Gaming makes an appearance. A lot of stuff is highlighted, including this work is not allowed to be transferred to Wizards of the Coast, their attorneys, or entities. Okay. This is a classified manuscript transferring to individuals who are not allowed will result in possible criminal actions. Should have been like, I guess, sanctions or charges, but whatever. I mean, we know the intent. So this is here. They highlight stuff that I did not know that, and this is what I had seen this document. And I'm trying to scroll down. They highlighted a lot of interesting stuff. Hey, Justin, should we make trans type race, maybe trans bots? Let me know and can add D. That would probably be Dave. I like the languages part. For example, the United Nations official language is French. China demands that countries who want to do business with them speak Mandarin. In American, blacks use Jive Speak. Those in the South can speak Creole. These are examples of both mandated and racial languages, sub-languages. I somehow missed that. I'm faceplant. But, like I said, TSR has 3 weeks to respond. I hope for their sakes it's more than this is all Photoshop, this is all fake, because I can pretty much guarantee you, you're dealing with one of the largest law firms in the United States. With the clients are probably the largest company in gaming / publishing. Period. I'm pretty sure they got their forensic specialist, their computer forensic specialist, to review the material and check it for authenticity. So I think that, my opinion, if TSR is wise, they tell the truth, right? That's usually what. But I already know the claims are going to be, this is all Don Samora and Michael Hovermill. They put this together. This is all. I've always been an individual who, when you look at the facts, just look at the facts, folks. Do your own on this one. All right. I'm sure many of us can make predictions on how this is going to go. But do your own research. Like I said, I'm going to include links to these latest filings so you can do so. Tonight, 8 p.m., the weekly, or twice a month. Sorry, it's a Friday, so right, we alternate. The Random Generated Party, we're going to be talking about things like artificial intelligence generating art, right? Professional looking art. We're probably going to look into the recent fiasco with Spelljammer, and maybe a few things. So join us. That's 8 p.m., folks. We're in the midst of the world, the endemic. What does that mean? It means what was a P word is now an E word, and it's not going to be going away. So use your common sense. Be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice. I will be back again at 8 p.m. I'll catch you then.